Hello everyone, welcome to the SHS Inside Edition. Today my co-hosts are Tyler Stretton and Chris Maffeo. No Dave Snow makes the show a whole lot better. Juniors, the college fair field trip is filled. Any permission slips that are turned in from this point in are going to be on the wait list. Chris, sorry you're going to be on the wait list.
No, I signed up on time.
Well, you know,
My contact's tweaking out.
the House budget would like to deliver more aid to the town of Saugus. There are programs being launched to help veterans purchase a home in Saugus. So hopefully, if you got a veteran that lives in Saugus, they can get a home.
I wouldn't mind Philly winning. Just won't stop talking this episode.
We would like to wish a congratulations to Margie Berkowitz, the winner of the Essex County Trivia Contest. Now for the birthdays with Allison Jackson.
Thanks, Kevin. This week's birthdays are Nicole Ascalisi, Angelo Gelsomini, Jimmy Long, Catherine Manalo, Andrew DePato, Liz Downs, Laura McManus, Danielle Strangi, Joe Greco, Aaron Kirk, Marco Lito, Kayla Voki, Felicia Prego, Rachel Jepson, Shane Ripley, Bianca Travaglia, Savannah Sammons, and Megan Tabby. Thanks, Kevin. Back to you.
That was such a mediocre birthday report, Allison. Now for this week's lunches.
That's terrible.
Monday, buffalo chicken. Tuesday, chicken buffalo. Wednesday, chicken broccoli and ziti. Thursday, grilled cheese, Stephen Estry's favorite. And Friday, buff chicks mac and cheese. Sound like some pretty great lunches this week. Chris, what do you think?
Yeah, solid.
After a wonderful lunch report like that, we're going to go to the weather with Kelsey Witham.
Thanks, Kevin. And now for this week's weather report. Monday, the 7th, is sunny, 67 degrees. Tuesday is showers, 62 degrees. Wednesday is more rain with 62 degrees. And Thursday is more rain with 65 degrees. Friday is partly cloudy, 62 degrees, and Saturday is cloudy with 65 degrees. And apparently last week we had some editing issues because Kevin screwed everything up. So this week we're going to continue on with the Senior Spotlight. Thanks, Kevin. Back to you.
Gee, Kelsey, you should start doing the weather and the birthday report, because Allison is just not good at doing the birthday report. We'll be back right after this quick commercial break. Now for this week's fashion report with Liz and Brenda.
Thanks, Kevin. This is Liz.
And I'm Brenda.
And welcome back to Countdown to Prom Checklist.
On this week's episode, we're going to talk about what you should do the night before prom. The one thing you don't want to do the night before prom is go get a tan. If you're in the tanning bed, you don't want to be peeling the next day. And if you go and get a spray tan the night before, you don't want it to run on your dress from all the sweat. That's going to be gross.
If you're going to go get a new haircut or color, you want to make sure you get it 2 weeks in advance so you can actually test out with different hairstyles and make sure you actually like it.
Also, don't get a facial the night before because, like, you know, the next day you're going to wake up with very irritated skin, and that's not pretty for prom.
The one thing you really need the night before prom is sleep. It may sound kind of obvious, but you want to make sure that you go to bed at a decent time because that night of prom, you're going to be up until all hours of the night, probably till 4 o'clock in the morning, maybe even longer. So make sure you get sleep so you don't get any bags underneath your eyes and you just don't look tired and feel tired as well.
You really don't want to go get a wax the night before just because it'll make your skin all red and blotchy, and maybe you can get an allergic reaction, and that won't be pretty for prom.
Make sure you moisturize the night before, especially if you have a spray tan, a regular tan, or if you're not tan. You just want to make sure that your skin is nice and smooth and it doesn't look like you have dry skin, because who wants to wear a dress and have dry skin or like a tan running? No one.
The night before, you also want to make sure that your dress is nicely laid out and pressed to make sure it just looks good the next day.
You want to make sure that you put everything out the night before, because once you have prom and you're going to the hairdressers and then you're going to get your makeup done and you're not going to have time to actually think about what you need next. So I suggest that you put everything out the night before.
And lastly, just in case, make sure you look at your dress and there's no rips or tears or any little unfortunate events going on.
So the day before prom, what I usually do, and I feel like a lot of people do this as well, is go get your nails done, because you don't want to get it like 2 days in advance or like a week in advance, because you don't want the risk of your nails chipping. You want to make sure they look perfect. So that's it for today's little clip of Countdown to Prom Checklist. I'm Liz.
And I'm Brenda.
Now back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, girls, for that exquisite fashion report. Now for a probably mediocre sports report with David Snow.
Thanks, Kevin. This week I'm going to update you guys on some correct sports records. The baseball team, 5-5. Softball team, 4-5.
The golf team is 6-3, but Allison Jackson's personal record is 0-9.
Wax Bros, 3-6. Outdoor track boys, 1-1. Girls, 0-2. So those are your records for this week. I hope they're right. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Dave. That was the best sports
Zoom in
report we have ever had.
This week's quote is, "Sometime today, boys."
Today's word of the day is testimer. It means to do good on tests.
Really, does it, Chris? Why do you think
You're
it
not a
means
good
that?
testimer.
Why do you think it means that? Go.
I don't know. I'm guessing because test is in the first part of it.
Good answer.
That's all we have for the SHS Inside Edition. We now have a music performance with Igor, and he did great last week, so hopefully he does great again. See you next time for episode 20.
It's kind of crazy.
Roses are red.
Violets are blue.
Most poems rhyme.
This one doesn't.
Hi everyone, I'm Igor da Silva, And the show today, I'm gonna play one of my original, and I hope you enjoy it. It goes something like this. Never had a father, so what is a dad? But it's running under my nose, I'm so cold. Remember when I left that place so long ago? Today I saw my friends again, they're getting old. Whoa. Still miss the house, waking up and waiting for you every night. Every day was a sunny day, the sky was never gray. And I remember me and my friends playing in the rain. Whoa. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you have a good one.